concerns the negotiations that were held yesterday in Kremlin between Steve Whitkoff and Vladimir Putin. So the outcome is, as we see, that there is a forthcoming summit, possible summit between the US president and also between Vladimir Putin, Russian president, and the three-way summit between Russian president, Ukrainian president, and the US president might follow this bilateral meeting. What we hear from those announcements that President von der Leyen was not part of the call yesterday, could you confirm that? And also that the European leaders and the European Union as itself is not invited to those negotiations on the leaders level. So what is your response to that? Thanks.
Thanks. Indeed, the President was not in the call yesterday. She has been extensively debriefed, was in touch with the leaders. Like always, she's in constant contact with them, especially on such an important matter. Of course, you know our position on peace talks very well. We support a just and lasting peace for Ukraine, and our commitment on that has not changed in any way. For what concerns these possible trilateral peace talks, I understand that the timing, the format, the logistics are still to be seen, so it's very much premature to say exactly what is going to happen. If and when there is further information, we will of course be happy to share it with you. Other questions on this specifically?
Topic. Maybe I would like to ask, I guess it's a question for Anita, on like a deeper assessment of what happened in Moscow, the talks with the representative of President Trump, Steve Whitkoff, with Putin. What do you think the implications are of this visit for the general peace process and the movement towards peace negotiations in Ukraine? And also, as we know, so far, the European Union has not played an active role in this particular branch of negotiations. So what could the EU's role be, and how could the EU help Trump to actually achieve the goal of sitting at the table and starting the peace negotiations? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ksenia. Three main points, and this is a position we have reiterated several times. First of all, no one wants more peace than Ukraine and the EU. It is very clear that Russia is not interested in any peace as such, because we have seen it in their actions, not in their words. That being said, of course, we welcome any pressure when it comes to ensure that Russia is at the negotiation table. We welcome any work that goes into the direction of a sustainable ceasefire. On our side, the EU is supporting Ukraine throughout. We work also with all our international partners to ensure that Ukraine is as strong as possible on the battlefield, so Ukraine can be the strongest also at the negotiation table. And throughout, you have seen this through the sanction packages that we have adopted most recently, the 18th sanction package against Russia. You have seen it through our military support to Ukraine, military and defense, but also on the training of Ukrainian soldiers.
Von der Leyen wasn't looped into the calls yesterday by Trump, but Zelensky posted on X today that he's going to speak to a range of European leaders about his priorities for the summit if it's to take place, and the second priority is establishing a format for leaders. Is anyone from the EU level considered to be invited to this format to secure long-term peace? From Zelensky, thank you.
Thanks. On the leaders' call, I understand that also in this case the format is still being agreed, so I will be able to have more information on this later in the course of the day. But let me be clear that we are in constant contact, even just this morning and now as we speak, with our Ukrainian partners and the other European leaders. So talks and contacts are ongoing at all levels, even just now as we are at the midday. For what concerns the call later, as I said.